What's going on, everybody? So I lost some footage somewhere. I picked up this container in El Dorado, Arkansas after dropping off at the Red River Army Depot. This was one of the better loads we could find out of that area. Everything else was pretty much dirt cheap. But we ended up picking up this container for $1,500 on 371 miles. Sorry about the forklift backing up. Anyway, so that was like 404, 405 a mile. So it paid pretty decent for a one-day hop down to Sealy, Texas, just outside of Houston. The plan was to get to Houston and then jet over to the house, just deadhead over to the house. But I ended up pulling up the load board and finding another good load going 15 miles from the house. So you'll see that here in a minute. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. There's some footage missing, and I have no clue what happened to it. So we got that off. I was gonna call it quits, but there's one more load in Houston. They were asking $650 for it. I think we got them for $7. I believe it was $7, but it drops off like 15 miles from the house. So we're gonna go grab it and then head on home. We'll holler at y'all later. Get to haul some steel. So this is like I said, it's just plate steel. I was gonna run chain, but I just upped the amount of straps I use. Threw some straps over it. It definitely ain't going nowhere. And one of the reasons I did that is because that plate steel can flex. Added more straps. That plate steel can flex going down the road, and if it flexes a little too much, you can bust the strap. So I went more frequent with the straps to keep it from flexing as much. Man, the wind in Texas right now is absolutely insane. One of the drivers I was talking to earlier said they've already had a couple rolled over on interstate. Like right now, you can see it's not too bad, but when them gusts come through, wowzers. Some pretty big gusts. But we are got our paperwork, everything's strapped down, everything's secure. We're supposed to pull out. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the house tonight. The delivery in the morning, the receiver is only probably, I'd say about 18 miles from my house, so that's nice. Like I said, it's 200, I don't remember exact mileage, it's right around 240 some odd miles, paying 700, which adds to the 1500 I picked up last night and dropped off this morning. So I'm not gonna say it, you know, all it covers fuel, but it covers fuel and then some. You know, it's a good load for short distance. Everything out of Houston, like I said, you can pick up containers all day long, 350 bucks. Maybe push someone up to 4, but about 350 bucks is all you're gonna get going back to San Antonio, unless you can find some direct shippers and work it that way. But I haven't got to that point yet, so I had it in my idea, or in my head, that I was just gonna drive home. It cost me from Houston to San Antonio about $120 in diesel. If you do the mileage divided by what I'm getting per mile, times the average gas price, I can get gas around here for average about $2.30 with a discount. There's a couple spots on the way home where I can get it for right at around $2.20. So anyway, I rambled on too long, which I tend to do sometimes, but y'all be safe. We'll holler at y'all later. I've got to get a refrigerator in here, so I stopped going so long without eating. Driving down the road, all these food trucks in Houston with the big sign saying sopas and tostadas and gorditas, and I'm freaking starving. Whereas, like, if I had a refrigerator, I could have made a sandwich or something. That might be a project for this weekend, maybe. All she wrote. Take my little 15-mile trip back down to the house. weekend. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks to all the people subscribing. I don't think I took out that stop sign. I think it's still good. Oh yeah, it's still good. Anyway, thank y'all everyone for subscribing, commenting, liking the videos. I'm gonna take me about 4 or 5 days off, spend some time with the family, and we'll be back at it. I think these next, well, I think I'm gonna stay to the east for the next couple months. Let winter pass. I don't want to be one of those jerkwads having to get pushed up a mountain in Colorado or Wyoming or anywhere else with the little pusher vehicle, the DOT pusher vehicles. So I think I'm gonna keep her to the east. I ain't afraid to drive in snow. I ain't afraid to drive in the mountains in snow. Like I said, I just don't want to be. I don't want to be one of those idiots that's got a single axle, no diff lock, can't make it up a mountain because I can't get traction. So I think I'm, like I said, I'm gonna keep her on the East Coast and still make some money. Rates are still decent on the East Coast anyway, so that's gonna be the plan. So we'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good Halloween weekend, which when y'all see this video, it'll probably be a week or two past Halloween, but anyway, we'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a